Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Now Hare Hare Rama Now let's do this one again. This is really nice. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. There she is. Welcome. You flourish like the palm tree. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Especially when you drink lots of coconut water. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Gauranga, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. All right. My Sukis and sometimes Dookies are here. The mixed bags. Oh, I hope I didn't offend the Dookie side. Forgive me if I did. Oh, we lost one. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I'm an offender. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I just think everybody's so fortunate when they're here, because Krishna comes here and Radha comes here. I think everybody's fortunate. Whether you feel good or bad, doesn't matter. They're here. They come here every day. I think that's fabulous. Yeah, whether it puts you through the mill or not, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Last year,
Go ahead. I'll mute. Oh, sorry, I did the wrong thing. Here, I'll mute.
well, I was just saying that this last year it's gonna make everybody's, if we're sensitive people, it's gonna make everybody's situation harder. I think that when things, get worked out, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be easier. Our bodies are gonna be better. Our minds are gonna be better. We're just percolating right now, making a new world, a better world. And if pregnant women who are giving, building something new, they're so touchy, they're so emotional, they're so, jumpy. This is what we're going through, everybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening, man. That's true. Percolating. It's part of it. Yeah. Okay. So a little bit more here. Hare Krishna.
Tomorrow.
River, welcome, my dear child, my dear daughter, darling daughter. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. A little reggae will straighten us out. We'll just shake the rags a little bit. The reggae. We'll do the reggae. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Gauranga Nityananda. All right, thank you very much, everybody. Let's read some Gita Amrita.
Thanks for using.
All right, Gita Amrita, chapter 8, I think. We'll do that one. Is it 8? Yeah. Yeah, I just read this chapter 8. It was really good. It's really nice to hear these things Krishna says. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Okay, let's see if I got it up here. Maybe I do. Hare Krishna. There it is. Okay. All right. Jai Srila Prabhupada, thank you so much. So this is called the Attaining the Supreme. Attaining the Supreme. That sounds kind of like ice cream, doesn't it, there, Sachi? Attaining the Supreme. Supreme pizza. Everybody wants supreme, right? Why not attain the supreme?
Last time I bought ice
Supreme.
cream, I bought 2 tubs,
2 tubs. All right. That's
but
great.
I'm going slow.
All right, go slow. Okay, Arjuna says, "Oh my Lord, what is Brahman? What is the self? What is karma? And what is this material manifestation? And what are the demigods? Please explain this to me." Oh, wait. You know what? It was chapter 7 I was reading. Okay, let's go back to chapter 7 here. I read that one a lot. Aha, knowledge of the absolute. Chapter 7, Gita Mrita. So, Krishna says, "Hey Partha, now try to hear how, by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, practicing yoga, union in full consciousness of me." Yeah. See, how do we become in full consciousness of Krishna? You have to have yoga. What causes the yoga? This is what I like about Krishna. It makes you really clear and logical. And you really think. You can really start thinking clearly. You know? See? Well, see, I mean, it's so obvious. Isn't it obvious to you there, Sachi, what he's saying?
Uh, well, sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not.
Good answer. I like that answer. Very smart. Very, like really looking deeply into the matter. It's true. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, by practicing yoga, yoga is union. See, union, full consciousness. And to have this union, you have to have bhakti. Otherwise, you can't be fully. How can you be fully conscious of Krishna in full consciousness? You got to know that Lord. See, so the knowing of the Lord depends on bhakti, on devotion. See, by practicing on that, like that. And that is, on our own strength and merit, we can't do it. How are we going to get this bhakti? It's the most confidential secret of God. Yeah. So we have to attain the gift, attaining the supreme gift. See, it's bhakti. Bhakti Lalabish, this devotional, this taste. This taste, even like to read Bhagavad Gita. See, all we're doing, if you come to Krishna consciousness and you like Bhagavad Gita, even though you may not understand it, like we get a lot of students like that. Janaki read the books, Johan read the books, and they like these. There's a taste there. All we do is fan that. See, more conclusive understanding, more clear, go deep. Oh, man, penetrate. You think it's, I hate to use this comparison, but there's, penetration. It's important to go deep into Krishna, deep. It's almost, I can't say it.
Don't.
Everything here is a reflection of the real depth, really into that. So anyway, moving along here, we'll circle back to that one later.
I'm sure everybody will get your drift.
Signal's bad. All right, no problem there, River. Thank you for coming, trying. So, in conscious of me, completely free from doubt. See, again, completely free from doubt. You see, again, if you notice that verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, by regular classes in Srimad Bhagavatam, see, and by service to my devotee, by service to the pure devotee, that means also hearing this service, and also that service is hearing, and then whatever else. And all that's troublesome to the heart is dissipated, okay? And then love for the Lord awakens as an irrevocable fact. See, that's how we become conscious of that. Oh, there is a God, and he's here. Okay? Without doubt. See? So this is a pretty high scripture, isn't it? by, practicing, you know, practicing yoga with full consciousness of me without any doubt. See, now that's so the Lord thought after his thing being, coming as Krishna, and then Radha being here and his devotees, and they had this yoga, this union with real deep devotion, and it was only more or less exclusive just for them. And when he disappeared, he thought, well, why don't I give this to the world as a gift? Give this attraction to me that they can fan. Like if you ever start a fire, Sachi used to start our fires. She's a fire starter. So yeah, you start small, right? You start small. See, the small is that bhakti lata bees. You get that by those who have maybe a little bigger taste. Okay. And they start your fire, and then we just fan it by the right wood. See, the wood is Krishna's body, man. His handsome body and his name and his pastimes, qualities, name. See, fanning it. See, and then the taste, the fire. See, that fire is the devotion, man. The passion. Ooh, passion, Vrindavan, passion for God. See, this is the fire. This burns up our karma. All obstacles burn up, increasing taste, and then worshiping free without doubt. Now, the white lotus of good fortune comes every time you chant, and you feel God's presence come close, and everything is beautiful, man. Every day is beautiful. How's that song go? You remember that, Sachi? Every day is beautiful in its own way.
Beautiful in its own way.
Yeah, everything is beautiful in its own way. That's when you start realizing God, and you see even his Maya is pretty awesome, man. It's pretty awesome how it works, how it controls the world and the universe, and controls the demigods, the Maya. It's amazing. But the devotees who know the Lord and they practice this yoga, this union in full consciousness of Krishna, they're less affected by it. See, they're protected by these onslaughts, and that's the message. Okay, so I will, let's see. Okay, now try to hear how by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with your mind attached to me. See, that mind, the attachment is this bhakti. See? Without bhakti, your mind can't be attached to the Lord. You have to have something. You have to have some taste, some attachment. Otherwise, your mind will be, it's easy. Isn't it easy to be attached to the illusory potency? So easy. The worldly people, very easy. Just serve them a little bit. Sachi knows all about it. You just do a little service for somebody out there in the Maya, and then all of a sudden, you're stuck to them like glue. See, so we need this attachment, this bhakti lata bees you get from the bona fide spiritual master, the empowered devotee who has more attachment for the transcendental name and form and qualities of the Lord. We get that attachment so easily through them. Otherwise, you're trying to do a sadhana siddha trip. You try to attain the supreme without attachment or very little attachment. Better to be around the devotees who are more advanced in attachment to the Lord is the best association to have. Okay? That's how you should guide. Well, let's see. I'm in Krishna consciousness. Who should I hang around with? Who should be my teachers and my gurus and my peers? Who would that be? Well, let me just tell you, it's pretty obvious here. Those who are more attached to the Lord, the transcendental Lord, are the best people to be around. And how do you know they're attached to the transcendental Lord? Well, if they're really deeply attached, they're going to have prema symptoms, the symptoms of ecstasy. Oh, it's so wonderful to be with God. How do you know? Because tears come to their eyes and bliss comes. Oh, and the realizations. Oh, the real eyes. Whoa. Uncommon, very rare, very different, very unique. See, the person you see with that boy, you think this person loves God, and they're just like these people who love their spouse. They're crying, "Oh, where's my wife? Oh, where's my son?" When they're gone, right? Oh, I just missed them so much. I remember Damodar, when he was in Vrindavan, and he left you for just a little while. He was crying. I'm like, I gotta. I tell you, man, I gotta go back. I gotta see my baby. I gotta see my honey. I mean, he was like just a. See that you got to be like that with God.
Well, then he left for a long while.
Yeah, and then he left. He's still gone. They just find some other. It's like some other. We're just like barnacles. We're just finding a place to stick in this world. Stick there, and then the sea comes around and separates the barnacle, and the barnacle finds another place, to stick on another piling. So lucky is the person you find devotees who have this yoga, this union with the Supreme Personality Godhead, and you stick to that piling. It's more attractive, and Maya tests you for a while because we got conditionings, but the more you're stuck there, the more happy you become. Oh, it's so nice to be stuck to Krishna and Krishna's devotees. Oh my God. Oh, and now you found a solid pillar, man. And then the Maya a hard barnacle, the water can't unstick it. See, and then that's the way Krishna and Krishna's devotees are, and the philosophy of Krishna consciousness is God consciousness. The book, the understanding. It's like a solid pillar, and we're like little barn. We got to stick to it, and after a while, the more taste you get, the more suction you got, and you just can't get that barnacle off. Maya's trying to pull it, and I ain't gonna go. I got a strong suction. That's Krishna consciousness in a nutshell, my friends. All right. Yeah. So I will fully reveal to you this knowledge, both material and spiritual. And anyway, that's how, Krishna's talking about an attached devotee. A devotee who has union with him by real devotion and attachment and bhakti. This love, this like, wow, man, I just love to hear about you. That's Krishna. That's God. Oh, I love to speak about you. See, and so automatically this stuff is happening. It's not like, well, this is just the process. It's like we're here to help people, devotees, become real devotees with real, and then the real eyes come because you're alive now with this attachment, this union with Krishna in full conscious. Yeah, I know who Krishna is. Yes, this bhakti has revealed his beauty in these verses in the book. Wow, I feel blessed. My heart has been purified by this bhakti. I can know that Krishna is this book, Bhagavat. Krishna is his name. Oh my God. What a revelation. See, in full consciousness. And then automatically the Lord says, yes, I will do this. I will reveal. See, revelation now. Now you get revelation. I will reveal to you. And, hey, man, I'm just telling you about, this is my treasure, man. I want to come in here to share. This is the way I live, man. Just revelation. This bhakti, this union, it gives me realization. Where do you see this? Well, the person who wrote this book was thinking like I'm telling here. That's why he wrote it. These are the secrets in the book, but you have to have relationship to explain it. This is the path, man. This is the door, is the path. Otherwise, you don't. Where's the path? Where's the real path? Oh, rules, regulations. I see. It's not really the real path. It's for beginner thing. But if somebody explains the real path is having union, the yoga union with Krishna in full consciousness that comes from bhakti, from devotion, pure love, this bhakti lata bij, this prem. See, then Krishna reveals to you in full, because now you're in consciousness, fully conscious of the Lord. That, oh yeah, the Lord is my transcendental purifier. Oh yeah, my Lord Krishna is everything for me. I don't need anything else. Let us just have union. Let me just be with God. You think it's much different? Anybody that has been married or has boyfriend and everything, do you like to be with your boyfriend, right? Or girlfriend, right? Isn't that true? Can you imagine having this with God? He'll never leave, Sachi. Isn't that amazing to have that with the Lord? He'll stick around forever. These other guys, they always leave.
Well,
Go ahead.
sometimes I feel like I don't have God also, you know?
Yeah. But he
That's when
comes back.
it gets real lonely.
He comes. Yeah. That's the best time when you feel, where is he? Everything. Then he comes back to satisfy his devotees. These other schmucks may or may not come back, and after a certain time they won't come back. They just die or divorce you or something. Better to get Krishna. He's more reliable. We're here promoting Krishna, man. He's more reliable. He's stronger than these other schmucks too. Even though you may not see him with your eyes and everything, except in the deity, he's standing there. Still, just remembering him is more powerful than being attached to these schmucks out here. We're going to make Sachi a nun. That's our thing. She's going to be a nun. After a while, she's going to say, none of that. I don't want these guys with pus and blood and all that. I want it. Krishna. Like, you're going to be like Rukmini. I don't want to marry these pus, blood, and stool Phillips. There we go. See, she's already becoming a nun. I don't want none of that. See, nun means none of that. I want Christ. I want Jesus. He's my husband. I'm just sort of joking, by the way, sort of. Not completely. But if that's what our destiny is, it is. I mean, I'm just waiting for the perfect woman here to happen in the world, but I can't find them. I can't find anybody better than Radha or Lord Chaitanya. So what to do? Out of many thousands among men, only one may endeavor for perfection. Oh, wait, I went too far. You can know me completely, free from doubt. I will fully reveal to you this knowledge, both material and spiritual. See, this is when you become self-realized like this. The Lord reveals the truth about his Maya. That's how these books were written. They had union with the Lord, like Brahma. He realized the Lord, and then the Lord taught him from the heart. See, well, we have so much help now. We have the advanced devotees who are in union with the transcendental Lord. See, we have these scriptures written by them and by the action of the devotee, the living devotee, and these scriptures. Oh, very quickly you become qualified also to have these revelations. And it's just like there's no difference from the revelations you get than Arjuna sitting on the battlefield and Krishna talking to him. What is the difference? Same kind of revelation. It's transcendental, and it's always the essence of truth. Okay? Now that's wealth. Out of many thousands among men, only one may endeavor for perfection. See, I'll tell you, that's why, these Vaidhi Bhaktas, even though I poo-poo that stuff enough, a lot of them, they're endeavoring for perfection. And that's amazing. Out of thousands. That was the miracle of Prabhupada, to get people to endeavor for perfection. See? That's the miracle of even the Pharisees, who can get people to worship God, even a little bit, or Moses, get people to worship God. That's a miracle. Sometimes, often, people leave the path because of those who represent that Lord. They don't bring them along, or they got so many material motives and everything that people give up on God. God gets a bad rap. You know how many people, they may say, well, I believe in God, but I don't believe in religion. In other words, they don't believe in religious leaders. They represent God as religion. See, we need to meet people that represent God as the truth. See, they are the truth, the manifestation of truth in the body. You could see, wow, they really go right to the essence, cut to the chase. No, yeah, look at that ecstasy. Look at that bliss. Look at that real love, the signs and symptoms of loving God. Therefore, their understanding is deep and clear and logical, even. See? You get that association, you become like that. Win-win. Not win-lose bullshit of the world. That's Maya's game. That's why this is more powerful. This is more attractive to everybody. That's why often even the demons switch sides. Prahlad preached to demons. I'm preaching to demons right now. Demons can listen. Yeah. Bill Gates, you can listen. I got a treasure here, I'll tell you straight, and all you guys together. We got a treasure here that is thousands of times more valuable than all the control that you can get in this world and all the money you can accumulate in this world. We got a treasure here better than all of that. And we will make it more and more clear all the time. Eh? It's amazing, actually. Okay. One may endeavor for perfection. Of those who have achieved perfection, only one knows me in truth. See, achieve perfection. What is that perfection? Perfection starts with Brahman realization. Oh, see, that's one level of perfection. Oh, I see. God is energy. Oh, we're of that one substance. You see, you look at a cow, you look at a human being, you look at a plant equally. See, because all the energy of that one God, even though you don't know the Lord, that's perfection. One level they call Brahman realization. One level of self-realization. The out periphery of God. The periphery. Okay? But hardly one knows the Lord in truth, that they achieve perfection. Because the rare persons, they get the association of a Vaishnava, even whether they're liberated or not liberated. Both parties come quickly to realizing God in truth. See, God in truth is the supreme personality of Godhead. And the one who realizes that Lord is the one who has prema, this bhakti again, this deep devotion, and they get the revelation about that God, Bhagavan. That's the hardly one who knows Krishna truth. If you can chant Hare Krishna and tears start coming out of your eyes, and ecstasy and raptures, see, and holy laughter, now you're one of those few that is beginning to know the Lord in truth. Look how many are getting that here. Now that is grace, man. That is mercy. All right. Now that I have your attention, I'm just reading from here. So Krishna says, now, because, can you imagine, he's speaking, Arjuna's listening to Krishna saying these amazing things. Now that I have your attention, I will tell you The 8 types of material energies. Oh boy, yes, this is what I wanted to read. They include, the 8 types of material energies. This is the earth. This is water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Besides these, Arjuna, there is another superior energy of mind. This is very, take notice, everybody. Listen up. All of us, myself included. Besides these, there's another energy. That's the jiva. Jiva is marginal potency of the Lord. See? There is another superior energy, superior to that. Superior to air, earth, air, fire, water, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. The living entity is superior to that. And why? So the question is, it is superior to that because of consciousness and because it uses the material energy for its enjoyment. Instead of because, I would use a different word. And I'll say, okay, it's superior because of consciousness. See, consciousness, the mind does not have consciousness, and people believe in the mind, and it's just kind of like a repetitive thing, like a robotic thing. See, the mind, and it's going around in circles like this, and the living entity is trying to enjoy their mind. See, that's the Trinavarta, the speculations. And the Lord says, oh, that is not alive yet. See, it's dead. Dead in the modes. See, mind. And the intelligence. Oh, the intelligence. You think that's spiritual. No, the intelligence is dead. Why? Because Ramananda Roy even said, the knowledge in this world is dead. It's ignorance. There's no life in it. Doesn't mean that we can't use it. We need to use it, because we got a dead body, right? The body is part of the earth. It's dead. I mean, what St. Francis used to say about his body? It's like a donkey. It's just a donkey. You just got to kind of beat it to get it going, Dead. It's not, but you know what? The living entity is enjoying the body. To a point. I mean, then there's a lot of suffering too. Ask River if she's enjoying her body. Anyway, it all ends up into that suffering, man. You get old and diseased and all that. Okay. So if people will understand this point, you can find the real path, man. The real path is here. So the living entity is conscious. He's superior. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that nice to be superior, everybody? But you know what? People are not superior. See, because they're enjoying the death in this world. Stuff that's dead. No life in it. It's like those movies where you see the zombies. They feed on corpses. Other bodies. That's what's going on. See, they feed on the intellect. Remember Megamind movie? See, he's on the mind, expanding the mind. He's thinking, this is my food, this is my life, is intellectual prowess. And even the Lord said that's death, dead. And you get really proud. See, false ego, it gets strong in you. False idea, you think I'm my mind, I'm this intelligent, I'm superior. But no. What's superior is your consciousness, but your consciousness now is crippled because you've been enjoying this world too much. All of us. We've been enjoying the world. We've become weak, stupid, foolish. See? Because we're part of the superior energy and we're enjoying the inferior energy too much. That's why Krishna says if you're too attached to the material energy, you can't do bhakti. You could be a little, All of us are more or less, a little attached to this or that. But if you're too all in all and everything, you cannot see what we're doing here. So we're the superior energy. Our soul is that. That's who we are. But we forgot that because of enjoying this material world. See, enjoying the earth. When is dinner? Oh, when is breakfast? You don't even finish. When is breakfast? When is lunch? Let's make a big plan for dinner and lunch. Let's see next week. What do we got for lunch? See, those guys can't usually do much bhakti. No time. Too much time to enjoy the material world. And they're not even that. Can you imagine, Sachi? They're not even that. And they're just enjoying like crazy and forgetting who they are. See? That's Maya in a nutshell. Maya. This is what you see when you practice Krishna consciousness in full consciousness because of union with the Lord through this bhakti. You see what the book says, and then you explain it in a way that people like, my God, that's amazing. I never saw that before in the book. Oh, it's right there. We're just storytellers. I'm just a storyteller, Sachi. I'm just telling you a story. The whole world is a storyteller. Mainstream media is a storyteller. Oh, but do they tell you a story? Oh boy, tall tale, man. Nowadays, they all say the same thing. You got about like a whole bunch of medias, and they're all the same narratives. Repetition. And after a while, why am I such fear? Why am I afraid? Well, you've been hearing a message. You've been hearing a story. And boy, is it a tall tale now. Oh boy, are they telling tales. See? So anyway, this is what the world is. You listen to these things. So anyway, we're part of the superior energy. Now we're going to reveal a secret. It's not in here. I'm just going to go for it because the Lord is revealing these things to me. So why not skip some grades? Matter of fact, we're going to skip the whole Bhagavad Gita, go more into the Bhagavatam, and then go there, skip over into the Chaitanya Leela and its mercy. So we're part of the spiritual potency, right? We're of the superior energy of God. If you don't believe this truth, you're going to believe the lie that you're that material energy. You're the body. You're the mind. You're that brilliant intellect full of mundane knowledge, not the essence. People will believe you too who are not understanding who they are. Okay, but we're superior, but we lost it. We forgot that. We're weak and cripple-minded. Oh, it's so hard these times are very difficult. Right? A lot of Christians, that Julie was into, we got to stay strong. In other words, she's feeling a little bit weak. And you commented, yes, this is the time for strength.
What?
Anyway, people, the stronger are. This is why I even commented. I said, actually, the Christians would benefit learning the conceptions of Bhagavad Gita, because then you're in truth. You see Krishna, the truth about the superior energy, who you are and who God is. And you automatically see the Lord shows you his material energy. And you could see it's inferior. That energy is inferior. See, people don't know that. They think their whole life, they don't know they're part of superior energy. They're just kind of acting like automatically. Oh yeah, put some food in front of me, I just eat it, man. Put information from the news media in my head, I just put it in front of me and I'll just absorb it. See? And then I'll act really fearful. This is kind of the world. I'm going to teach a way out of this. Oh yeah, and then I'm in fear and put the double mask on and get my little things here. Yeah, protect me. But you're being manipulated.
The
Right?
the Christians, particularly in the situation that you were talking about, because I don't know a lot of Christians, but they, at least what they got going for them is that they're serving a being that who is such a great representative of God. At least they've got that, and that I feel like will I can't imagine going without Krishna consciousness, but at least they've got Jesus to call on when they get into trouble.
No, I agree with it. No, it's good that they believe in God and they believe in God's representative. It's a very similar situation with the Vaishnavas. It's very good that they believe in God and they believe in God's representative, Prabhupada. But do they understand Jesus and or Prabhupada, the representatives, and Rupa Goswami and all these persons? Usually they need help. See, they need help to go deeper in understanding the knowledge of the science of self-realization, the science of the self. You know, the Christians, they don't know clearly that, oh, I'm a part of the superior energy. Somewhat they know, you know, if especially the more ecstatic you are, just kind of naturally you turn to through the door, Jesus, and you connect more with the electricity. But the knowledge is not that clear about what they're doing. And then often they get a little deviated here and there by people who are not so pure in heart. They don't understand how to distinguish so many things. This is general. The stronger their body is, the better. The more their closeness with God will help them. So we're just fanning that and just making it, you know, that's why if I hear, I mean, sincere Christians, a lot of sincere Christians, but when I hear them say, I'm in spiritual warfare and I got to really be strong, to me, there's fear there still. Still, they could be stronger. See, they're stronger in knowledge, stronger in understanding of their Jesus. Just like Jesus. You could be like that. So, hey, man, there's always room for improvement. Why not? So if anybody hears, you know, and they get attracted, you know, we could help Christians. You know, we can help you guys out there. You know, but a lot of them, they're not open. Oh, well, no, Jesus only. You know, a lot of that is because they've been listening to representatives who are contaminated, more or less contaminated. Even here, people, they have some of this, they go and leave here, and then it's all Jesus now. And then they listen to the representatives only. And they're not impressing me, I mean, with their speculations and stuff, you know. How to connect this talk. Sorry, single was bad. All right. Oh, how to connect this talk. Okay, what does that mean? How to connect this talk? Try to be a little more clear because I don't know what you mean. It's not really clear what you mean. How to connect this talk to what? Okay, we can. All right, let's take that. I'll take it this way. Maybe even if you didn't mean it that way. This is good. Okay, how to connect this talk to what's going on in the world. All right, I'll tell you because I was thinking about this today. I saw a video this morning. Yeah, mute your mic there, son. Yeah. I saw a video this morning that they were talking about how people are being manipulated and controlled by motivated persons in the world right now. So the way people are being controlled and manipulated and not being told like deeper truth is they have a narrative. There's persons that are very diabolical, and basically they're serving the illusion, you know, put it in those terms, and they're lying to people. They're outright lying and deceiving and cheating and very treacherous. Okay, and the way they get this accomplished is storytelling and repetition. So people generally they watch TV. They listen to the news media. They listen to internet, certain channels, and they listen to what do you call it? Entertainment. See? So these industries have been taken over by storytellers, and they're telling similar stories, actually the same story of what basically there's a lot of hidden agendas in these stories, and they're telling these stories repetitively over and over again. Like, I can tell what they want to do. Like, for example, today I just briefly turned on a story, and I'm sure it's all over the internet. This virus is out of control now. The new variant, okay, the new variation, the new variant is out, and and all the persons that are getting it, they or all or most people getting it, the cases are the unvaxxed. See, I can't even see the word because anything there, the AI is like, oh, he said that word. Let's censor. If that doesn't tell you there's something off, nothing will. Yeah. So this narrative is being pumped up by all the mainstream media. See, this is what they want. And so what happens is, what is the result they're looking for? Oh my God, did you get this? Did you get that? Oh, I hate you if you didn't. Oh, you're going to contaminate me. That's exactly what they want. See? So this is the story. See, it's a story. It's going to be going out, and it's actually not true. I know it's not true. I know it's a bunch of bullshit. They're just putting this. They can say whatever they want. They already control the media. It's all called propaganda. Whatever the narrative is, they can say, oh yeah, that blah blah. It's all lies. I've seen enough of it already over the last 16 months. No, 2 years now. It's all lies. They're just lying like anything, lying, manipulating, stretching things, twisting everything. It's like a gymnastic thing now, with using words and twisting everything into a certain result they want, which is fear. Keep everybody afraid. See? So that's repetition, and that's, if you lie, people, if you believe a lie, if you believe hypocrisy, if you believe materially motivated persons who are being crooked with you, you're going to naturally be fearful. That's the Lord's illusionary energy. You're going to be naturally fever, and you listen to their narratives, and you're getting all twisted in your mind and crooked. And hey, man, they do the same bullshit in religion. They take the words of God, they twist and turn them like this, and everybody's still weak. See, that's why Krishna says abandon all variety of religion, but you can't do it artificially. You have to have deep, clear truth and deep ecstatic worship. And that's here. This is your freedom. Anybody, you could be a religious person or a non-religious person who's stuck in those narratives. The Maya is just controlling you, by all these lies and treacheries now. The mode of ignorance of passion is in force. Not goodness, passion and ignorance. And they're using goodness to manipulate others. They use, they're not really good. These philanthropists out there, they're not good people. They're liars and cheaters. They're using that. They're using everything. The Lord is empowering the mode of passion and ignorance to do some destructive thing. Happens. See? And then there's people fighting against it because they see on one level, of that. They see they're lying, and they are. They're cheating, and they are. Even in goodness, there's cheating. Yeah. So these things are happening. So you're listening to stories. You're listening to the narratives of mainstream media, and then you mask up, and then you lock yourself in your own prison. Because that's the narrative. Be in fear and do these things. Or you may listen to these people fighting that and saying they're lying to you and blah, 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 blah. And then you take that part of like a good person against the bad people who are liars and cheaters. So you got this going. See? So these are all stories. See, so everybody's competing to, you listen to my story, you'll be, more above that. You get a little more empowerment in the mode of goodness. We're also doing stories here. Repetitively too, right, Sachi? Every day. Story, huh? Everybody hears stories. See? So, but I'm telling everybody, if you listen to this story, you do this of your free will, I'll tell you what you're up, because whatever information you put into your ears, in your consciousness, that's going to be your reality. If you want a fearful reality, if you want one of where you can't critically think and you just comply and become a slave, listen to the mainstream media. Just listen to that story over and over again. If you want to be a little bit stronger, then a little more clear about who's lying to you and blah, blah, like this, then go listen to these persons that are critical thinkers and everything and real philanthropists, and they want to help people, overcome these things, that level. That's the more of the mode of goodness. Now, if you want to finish the whole thing and get the real truth that'll set you free, the Jesus type truth, even better, the Lord Chaitanya truth, the really clear, complete truth, we'll come and listen to these stories. And then I'll just tell you, we'll just show you the result. The result of these stories is this ecstatic worship. I say this is treasure. I say Lord Chaitanya came and demonstrated. He said, hey man, chant this mantra repetitively also. People are chanting those mantras. Oh, the virus are going to get you. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, every day. Blah, blah, blah. You should be in fear again. I guarantee you put this, look at the Facebook thing. This is, the COVID. They keep it alive by repetition. That stuff is gone. They're keeping it alive, and then your mind will create some stupid thing. See, Lord Chaitanya came, he said, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, in association with my devotees, and here's the result. Fearlessness. Even these demigods fighting this, they're afraid they're going to lose this and this and this and this. Yeah, devotees, oh man, man, that's why I say, whatever it is, you're successful, man. You got God. Okay? You got here we are, superior energy, right? We're the superior energy. And then we realize that because of connection with the supreme superior energy. The supreme pizza is Krishna. He's the supremo. Radha and Krishna, supreme. See, and we connect there. What happens? We become empowered with bhakti, with truth, justice, real justice. You know what the justice is? You guys are schmucks. You don't deserve any of this, but here it is anyway. Now that's justice of my Lord. He's just to the unjust. He'll even forgive the Billy Boy Gates, all his sins and all that stuff, all his lies and trickery and all that treachery. He'll forgive all that if he comes here. Can you imagine? You don't know how much stuff that guy has accumulated.
I'm not sure I want him to come here.
Oh, I do. It'll be a big feather in Krishna's cap. If he does. He'll convince him. He'll say, wow, I found something better than my billions of dollars. Now that's a testimony. Huh? Here's a guy who actually had billions, and then he realizes this is better. We only, people coming here so far, they're like, well, none of us have had billions. He's got billions. So he'll be a great testimony. Or if we get a real Satanist, man, you guys, you one-eyers, the ones going like that and all that stuff. Hey, man, we get some of you guys. Oh, you'll be a great testimony. This is like Nityananda. He went to Jagai and Mara. He says, if Lord Chaitanya will convert them, then the whole world will believe. They say, well, Lord Chaitanya, if he can convert these guys, oh my God. See? So it's the same thing. I'm thinking the same way. I think, hey man, let's Prabhupada was thinking, if you can get some big honcho that people believe in, you'll get so many other people who believe in them, on board. There's nothing. That's intelligence. So yeah, hey man, bigger they are, the harder the Maya will fall. Yeah. So again, we do repetition here, just like the mainstream media, but the result is different. I mean, we should be intelligent. So I'll just tell you straight out, man. We do repetition here. I chant Hare Krishna willingly every day. I hear about the Lord's pastimes every day without fail. I know, that I'm doing this, and there's going to be a result. There's going to be activity and action and behavior from this, but it's not that, and I don't feel afraid. See, the result is feeling the strength of the spiritual potency. The uncommon is feeling the intelligence of God's mind. Literally, he's got the essence of knowledge, the logic of God, his logic. So you become empowered with that instead of disempowered. I mean, this message is good for everybody. Even demons shouldn't have a problem with this. Really, I mean, unless you're really... demons or demigods, this is universal, how to be delivered in this life, how to connect to the spiritual potency, because we're all spiritual, demons and demigods. The real us is spiritual, and the secret is how to connect to the supreme spiritual, and you need that bhakti lata bij, that intense feeling for God, this attachment, even a little bit, and we fan that following the method of bhakti yoga. This message is good for everybody. It's good for people in religion. It's good for people who are worshiping Jesus. You just become a better Jesus worshiper. So, oops. I think I'll stop here for a little bit. It's time. I think I'll have some lunch and build up a little bit. Then we'll keep going a little bit more a little later.
Thanks a lot.
Did you like the class, Sachi?
Yes, very much. Thank you.
I want to see you jumping up and down more. And go, wow, what a great class! And instead of the poker face. I really like that. More animation.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Who's getting there? That's right. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Lalita. Thank you, River and Dinesh and Madhusudan and Shamaguri and everybody else that watches the replay. Thank you so much. This is so wonderful because all of us, we're getting more and more connected to the superior energy. And we're built for this. We're going to get strong, man. You'll see. We'll get stronger and more clear and able to help others because this is the essence of the truth for everybody. We're part of the superior energy and we're built to connect to the supreme spiritual energy, God. He has Christ, Krishna, Ram. Connect with that. See, and then we're a success. Krishna says, okay, no more birth and death for you guys. Otherwise, there's birth and death. And yeah. So anyway, that's it for the day. Meditate on this, and we'll be back. Thank you, Sachi.